Hi guys, Tugger here with a new video. This video will be the enhancement talent preview for Dragonflight for PvP. So we're going to discuss about a few builds. You might see my son run around because he is home, of course, but I'm also going to record when he's not sleeping for the first time ever. So we'll see if the quality is good or not. So I wanted to put out this video as ASAP because a lot of people don't know or they don't follow wowhead, for example. But basically, as an enhancement shaman, you will get chain lightning and maelstrom weapon as baseline. And I'm going to discuss about the enhancement tree also afterwards. So I'm going to do the shaman tree as if we play PvP in certain situations for enhancement shaman, and the same for enhancement shaman to actually have great talents for PvP. And yeah, it's like the first time that I actually see the enhancement shaman tree, so it will be also a very useful video for myself to actually reflect on. So let's discuss on the enhancement, like the class tree, the shaman tree. What is important for enhancement? Basically, astral shift is very important for enhancement. You also want frost shock, which is very important for enhancement. Hex is going to be very important for enhancement shaman. Also flurry, because you want to have attack speed to be improved every time you have a crit. So it's very nice because it reminds me about warlock, reminds me about TPC, reminds me of better times, like expansion wise. So I'm gonna pick flurry. Here you have focus insight, which again is very big. I discussed about in the elemental shaman whenever you have focused insight. I don't know if I picked it really. Did I pick it? But now I see it, it's very strong because, to be honest, a 30% increased healing every time you're doing a flame shock is very big. So this combined with maelstrom weapon, combined with other talents, it is going to be insane burst healing for your team, but also for yourself. Wind shear still very important. You will take it, and also then you have like your normal totems. I don't know if I'm going to pick lava burst because basically I don't know if it's a dead talent or not. I need to see the enhancement tree, but for now I'm gonna take capacitated totem. I'm gonna pick tremor totem and play as. If we are playing versus warlocks, but if we are not playing with a warlock versus a warlock, then you don't need tremor totem. Of course, you can remove it. Earth Grab might be the best enhancement talent tree because talents from the class tree, because really having roots as enhancement shaman is very big. So I'm gonna pick Earth Grab. So we did take Purge because Purge is very big for enhancement shaman, but I'm also going to pick Nature's Fury because again very big, 4% increased critical strike for your nature spells, which is I think also for healing. Might also be healing, so you might also have more crits on your healing, but we need to test it. And now we have interesting paths. Again, you can go for utility, which is cleanse spirit. Again, if you're playing versus shaman, you should pick removes all curses because hex is a curse. But basically, Winds of Akir, which give you like stupid movement speed on Ghost Wolf, but also whenever you have three totems or more active, you will gain like a 7% movement speed, which is very big. It becomes 15%. So it is enjoyable to have more movement speed, but you will also have Gust of Wind, which will like come back. It is a fan favorite spell from Legion, and I think people will be very happy to have Gust of Wind. I could also go for Gust of Wind with my elemental build, but I prefer to go with my enhancement build, which is very big for your mobility, but also to run away. You will be able to run away more often with this. I like Totemic Projection because it's a simple talent, and yeah, in general, I think it's a very good option. So I'll take Totemic Projection. Ankh Talisman, I think it's more of a PvE talent. You're not going to use it, or it's not applicable for PvP anyways. Nature's Guardian, I'm gonna pick it, and I'm hesitating to improve Lightning Bolt because I really want Lightning Lasso, and also maybe Nature's Swiftness is not that interesting for enhancement shaman, but to be honest, thunderstorm might be very very useful, but also lightning lasso. I mean, having a stun, like a ranged damage stun, might be stupid strong, man. So I'm hesitating. I'm going to go all in on that lightning bolt, and then I'm going for thunderstorm, and then I'm going for lightning lasso because it's going to be super strong, like stupid strong. stupid. So we have 23 points used, and I'm a bit in some problems because I would like to have Earth Shield and Elemental Orbit, but I'm going to improve my mobility so it becomes a 15-second CD on Gust of Wind, which is very big. Call of the Elements. I don't know if I'm going for Call of the Elements with this build. We could go for it. But I'm going to first and foremost spend on Earth Shield because I think it's going to be very useful to have it. So we have the choice between Chain Healing or Lava Burst. I'll pick Lava Burst to know to try it out. Maybe it's very strong. If you're playing Enhancement and you have like guaranteed crits with Lava Burst, it might just be applicable for your Flurry as well. So let's go for Lava Burst, Earth Elemental, Earth Shield, and Elemental Orbit. So you have 2 points left. And now, to be honest, I'm not interested in Tranquil Air Totem. I'm not interested in Stone Skin Totem. I'm not interested in those two totems. Now you can have Lightning Shield and Elemental Shield on yourself. So for me, I would just pick the Surging Shields, which will improve the healing done on Earth Shield, but also will have a chance to trigger a Maelstrom weapon whenever you have Lightning Shield. So now you have the best of both worlds. So I will go for Surging Shield. So this is my build for the class tree for Enhancement Shaman. I mean, you could still go for example, Guardian's Cudgel. You still can go for a lower CD on Hex. You can go for I would still go for this, to be honest. I would still go for the reduced CDR. So I might just remove maybe 1.4 go with the flow. I'll take this. I completely forgot. My bad, guys, because I did the elemental shaman tree. Completely forgot that as well. So I would just reduce the CD on astral shift, but also increase the duration. I think it's very strong. It's even more stronger than CDR on the Gust of Wind. So you will have a 17.5 second CD on the Gust of Wind, which is not that bad. But I feel like you have so many options to create your build. Of course, if you're not playing versus a warlock, you can just go for Guardian's Cudgel and then go for Earth Grab. So you can just remove Tremor Totem, for example. If you're not playing versus, I don't know, uh, high mobility classes, you maybe don't need go with the flow. You can go for even something more aggressive, for example. You have loads of options. Again, I don't know if Lava Burst is going to be useful, so you might maybe go for Chain Healing, but let's discuss about Enhancement Tree right away. You will have Storm Strike, of course, because you will need to pick it. It's the first time I see the Enhancement Tree, so I will take my time. Of course, you will go for Wind Fury weapon, and of course, you will go for Lava Lash. Basically, I've read the posts, I've read the data mining, and Lava Lash has a pretty big factor to actually do a lot of damage. But let's discuss about Forceful Winds, because you have Doom Winds even further beyond the tree, and it might be very interesting to pick. You have also Sundering here. You have like the overflowing Maelstrom, because like if you're spending 10 Maelstrom stacks on a damaging ability or healing ability, basically you will have like big healing, because here every time you spend a Maelstrom weapon or your every stack you get, it's a 20% increase. So basically it will be a 200% increase whenever you have 10 stacks. So it's very big. I want to play that build, so I'm gonna try right now. Even more mobility with Feral Lunge, so I'm gonna pick Feral Lunge. And you see, now you have Feral Lunge, and you also have the Night Nature's Guardian. So basically, you will have the survivability, but you also will have the mobility from Enhancement Shaman. So it's pretty big. Lava Lash cooldown reduced by 3 seconds. It will be 6 seconds whenever you're going to improve it. And Lava Lash is used against a target affected by Flame Shock. It will spread. So I'm thinking I'm gonna do one build with Doom Winds and one build without Doom Winds, and more of a Lava Lash build. So let's talk about Forceful Winds. Let's talk about Unruly Winds, and we go further beyond with Doom Winds. Whenever I got like 1 extra point, I'm going to put on Raging Maelstrom because it's very big. So basically, you improve your Maelstrom generation, your Maelstrom spendage, but also your Wind Fury. And Wind Fury was always very fun to play with. So let's play with Doom Winds. It is a nerfed version, I believe, because it will not activate 100%, it will activate 75%. Basically. Or it becomes 100% because it's 25%. plus 75%. It becomes 100%, and actually just 2 wins, but it's not tied to the totem, so it's very big because you don't want to spend mana on the totem. Maybe it's like no mana. Like here, it doesn't cost mana to use it, while here, for example, it's 1.5% of the base mana. It's nothing, but it's also something, you know. Let's go even further beyond. I want to play with Overflowing Maelstrom. You also can play with the 5% extra damage and healing on Maelstrom spendage, but I will take the Overflowing because I want to try it out. Might be fun. Sundering, very important. I'll play with it. You can play with Stormbringer again because it's Storm Strike slash also Wind Fury build, so let's play that. You can also go for the totem, the Wind Fury totem, but I feel like it's more of a PvE talent. But you will need to have Storm Flurry if you want to do Storm Strike build. So let's pick Stormbringer. Let's pick improved Stormbringer because it will do additional damage as nature damage, which is pretty big. You have Elemental Blast here. It's a very good spell. I don't know if you have the space for it. You have 13 points spent, so you might have the space for it. But I'm gonna wait to see if I have more points left. I'm going to have to spend Crash Lightning because I want to improve to improve my Storm Strikes even more. So I'm going to pick Crash Lightning. I'm going to pick Gathering Storms, and I'm going to pick Wind Fury. Or no, I'm not going to pick Wind Fury. I feel like you will have more usefulness if you're playing with Hailstorm. So each stack of Maelstrom weapon, it's like a talent. It will improve your Frost Shock. Your Frost Shock will do AoE damage. I'm gonna pick Hailstorm. I'm going to pick Storm Flurry. And now you have some big options, man. You have 18 points, you have 2 points left to use. So either you go for the Elemental Blast, or you can go for the Ice Strike, which will improve Frost Shock even more. So basically here, let's imagine you're spending 10 Maelstrom because you have that talent, right? Overflowing. 10, it will be 150% increased damage on Frost Shock, which is pretty big by itself. But then you will have an even more stronger Frost Shock because here Ice Strike increases the damage of your next Frost Shock by 100%, which is 250% in total. Don't forget, it has a 63% spell modifier. So basically you will do some big damage. I'm gonna go for Ice Strike. And this is pretty much a no-brainer because you want to have more Maelstrom weapons. Ice Strike will grant you 2 stack of Maelstrom, so I'm gonna pick it. Now you have the ideal situation where you can go everything and further beyond. Do you want to do a Feral Spirit build? Do you want to do a Ascendance build? Or do you want to do a Primordial Wave build? I think you will have the choice to pick 2 things, but one thing you will probably leave behind. I want to play with Ascendance again. I really missed Ascendance, and especially if you're playing with Doomwinds, I think it's very strong. So I'm gonna pick Ascendance. Primordial Wave, so it's more of a lightning bolt build. You can probably make it work, but I don't see a lot of talents improving lightning bolts really. Enhancement Shaman, lightning bolt will also hit. It's good because I play that. Primordial Waves regenerates 5 stacks of Maelstrom. That might be very good too. But it doesn't reset though. So you don't have a chance of resetting. So basically you have every 45 seconds you will get a 5 Maelstrom weapon extra, and then you can have more haste. So in my opinion, it's a worse version of what we had with my Necrolord like build from Shadowlands. Feral Spirits, I think I will pick it because it's still very interesting. You also have a Maelstrom Regenerator, and yeah, it's 3 damage, so I'm gonna pick it. And now let's talk about the second row. I might still take Primordial Wave, but let's talk about the other options. While Ascendance is active, generate 1 Maelstrom weapon stack every second, which is pretty big because here it's 15 seconds. So basically, you will generate 15 seconds, 15 Maelstroms. While Ascendance is active, Wind Strike automatically consumes up to 5 Maelstrom weapon stacks to discharge a lightning bolt at your enemy. That might be interesting because the problem with Enhancement Shaman is your GCD capped. You will need to use a lot of GCDs for purges, for whatever, and whenever you're doing a like Wind Strike, or it is a Storm Strike, but like it becomes Wind Strike whenever you're Ascendance, you will have a lightning bolt, so it's even more damage. I think if the PvP talent still stays, you will also do a chain lightning. So basically, you're going to obliterate people. I'm going to play that build. I love it, man. And sorry, my bad. You generate 2 maelstrom weapons every second because it's 2-point talent. My bad, man. It's even more. It's even better. You will regenerate 30 maelstrom. So basically, you will be unkillable because you will be able to heal yourself, but also you will do some sick damage because you can like actually spend 10 maelstrom on a damaging spell or a healing spell. So it might be very, very useful. So I'm gonna play Thorium's Invocation. I don't know if it's going to have some sort of synergy with Overflowing Maelstrom. We will see. So basically we have now 5 ones left. Do you want to improve Storm Strike? I want to improve Storm Strike. I'm gonna play Legacy of the Frost Witch. 30% increased damage. I mean, it is going to be nasty, and especially you're going to reset constantly those storm strikes. It might be very strong. Now you have 3 points left, and basically you have a lot of choices. You can either even more improve the storm strike damage, so it will become like a 15% increased damage on storm strike, and also generate more maelstrom with it. And you can also go for Witch Doctor's Wolf Bones, but I feel like it's maybe a bit of an overkill talent. I don't know if I'm going to go for that build. Do I want do I really want Feral Spirits? Because basically it's a 2-minute CD, but doesn't have that much damage. But with Ascendance, it's 3-minute CD, so you will need something, you know. I'm not going for a Lava Lash build, so that's also. I mean, I forgot about this, but that's very important for Enhancement Shaman. Like, refreshing waters, healing like 30% more effective on yourself. So basically, that would be my build if I played Enhancement right now. So basically, it is a Storm Strike build. You will go for Ascendance, Doomwinds, Feral Spirits for the Legacy of the Frost Witch, which is the legendary by itself, but also Elemental Assault. So basically, you will have Doomwinds and you will also have Legacy of the Frost Witch. So you will basically have consistent damage and some sick burst damage. So that's very interesting, and I'm looking forward to it. So yeah, let me know in the comment section below if you liked that tree for enhancement. Let's now discuss about the lava lush build. So I'm gonna remove everything up until 1 point. So I'm gonna remove everything until we are like at the top. So we are at the top now. We have 8 points spent. Basically, you're going for a lava lash build. So you want to have lava lash, and you also want to have this, which is basically Primal Lava Actuators, which is the legendary that you can still play it. You also can take melee attacks with Flame Tongue. Active increases damage the target takes from your next Lava Lash by 35, which increases to 350. I feel like it's a dead talent. I prefer this one. So Primal Lava Actuators, which is the legendary. And I'll improve the fire, frost, and nature damage by 10%. And then basically you can do your normal route. So I will play for Overflowing Maelstrom again. I'm gonna play Crash Lightning because it's very big. I'm gonna play Thundering, which is very big. So basically, we can go back to our Doomwinds build. I think you could, because you're going for a Lava Lash build, but it's not exclusive. Like now, Hot Hands, you can play Hot Hands, you can play Lava Actuators, and basically you can like still do a great possibility to actually do a lot of damage. Now, I think you're going to be like GCD capped, but with the previous build, you're not really spending anything on Lava Lash, because you don't have GCD for it with the previous build. But now, you have the GCD to spend for Lava Lash, but you don't have a GCD able to spend for Ice Strike, I think. So I might just forego about Hailstorm, and I'll go for Doomwinds, because again, we are so far, so why not improve it even more? We can go for a Stormbringer. I think you will need Feral Spirits because it's a Lava Lash build. You want to have the element spirits because it will improve your Lava Lash damage. So I'm going for. I don't really need this because again it's a Lava Lash build, so you don't really want to spend too much resources on Storm Strike. But I'm going for Stormbringer. I'm going for improved Stormbringer. And now basically you have 20 points you can spend on other things. I'm still going to pick Refreshing Waters because it's like a great defensive, basically. I don't like Fire Nova. I feel like it's not useful. Ice Strike might be taken, but for now I'm gonna play Feral Spirits. I'm gonna play Witch Doctor's Wolf Bones, which is a legendary, and I'm gonna play with Element Spirit. So basically, you will have some chance to get feral spirits, which gives you more lava lash damage. And now you have a lot more choices. I can go for Ascendance again, I can go for Static Accumulation again, I can go for Torrent's Evocation again, and basically you have like 1 point left to spend. I'm looking at the talent tree, and there's not really something I would like to have. Maybe this, but then again, Elemental Blast maybe. I mean, Elemental Blast might be very like dangerous with overflowing Maelstrom. Well, it's not a dead talent, but it's an extra talent. You can go for Primordial Wave if you want to. I will go for Elemental Blast because I want to try this build out. So basically, this is a Lava Lash build. You will do moderate Storm Strike damage. You will do a lot of damage whenever you're doing Ascendance. You will do a lot of damage whenever you're doing Feral Spirits, and you will do a lot of damage whenever you're doing Doom Winds. So you have a lot of possibilities to do a lot of damage all the time. You just need to not spend all your CDs in one go. You can just space it out whenever they don't have DRs. It's the moment that you actually can use to kill people, you know? Like, whenever I'm talking about DRs, I'm talking about damage reduction. So if they don't have Astral Shift or Wall, basically you're going to delete someone. Storm Flurry will be missed, but again, you will have a lot of Lava Lash improvements, so it's going to be even more deadly in burst rotations and also in general whenever you're lucky with procs. So this is my enhancement shaman tree. So you saw those two possibilities you can go for enhancement. You saw the class tree, which is pretty much like not really changing a lot, depending maybe situations. You will take a fear or like a totem, like tremor totem or stun totem if you don't want to DR anyone, or maybe you're playing with a mage so you don't need hex maybe. So you have a lot of possibilities, and I'm like excited to see with the future. So thank you for watching this video. I really appreciate you. Subscribe to the channel if you like those kinds of content. Please like the video if you like the video. Comment below what you think about those new trees. And I'm excited to discuss with you guys. I'm really excited for the enhancement tree. A little less for elemental. I think elemental will be fun because you will have more tools, but I feel like it's going to be the same gameplay as previously. I just hope they change a few PvP talents here and there, but I'm really excited. So thank you for watching. Have a great day, and we'll see each other very soon. Bye.